have to assume that all men are rapists, stalkers, and murderers when we—
Yeah, you need to learn statistics. Pause and process that for a moment. If men were the problem, how come only 26% of gay men go through that in relationships together, yet almost half of all lesbian women? Sounds like it's just evil people being evil and has nothing to do with what you got down below. Furthermore, when I was in junior high and high school, I don't recall a single one of the boys reaching down my bra, but a couple of the girls did. I've never once had random ass men walk up to me and kiss me and grab me. I've had several females do it. Oh, by the way, men are actually sexually assaulted by women just as much as girls are by men. They just don't report it as often, and when they do, nobody goes and does anything because, good on you, bro. You got an older woman. You're kind of part of the problem and the reason why so many men don't report it when they're sexually abused. Good night.
I don't consider myself to be a particularly ethical person, but I am fair.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turning on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm one step closer to my goal. Today's video is going to be about the story that I came across by this YouTuber, which I'm going to mention his name later, but I don't have it right in front of me. But this story involves, let me see, where's it at? Okay, Los Angeles Aces player accused of strangling and hitting wife for over an hour faces 9 domestic violence related charges. And then it says police. What's her name? Oh, Riquna Williams. Okay. I'm going to leave a link to that. I don't want this video to be too long because I have some things that I have to do. And while I have been getting better on my promotional side, well, not my promotional, but my production side of videos, I had to get better with the promotion because I'm putting my heart and soul into this. And a lot of you is not seeing a lot of you are missing some of my good stuff. So I'm trying to get better promoting so that more people will see my video. And of course, you liking and sharing will definitely help. So I have a clip it's not a clip, but it's about a 3-minute video. I might jump in if he says something that I definitely want to add to, but let's go.
What's good, YouTube? In today's video, I want to talk to y'all about Riquna Williams. Salute to my moderator that sent me the link. Check out this information about Riquna Williams. And I want to get into this Riquna Williams story and what she did to her wife. She did the unthinkable to her wife. And when I reveal the information later in today's video, I think we need to have a deeper conversation in the comment section. So get in the comment section down below. I would love to really hear you guys' thoughts about this video. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well, because that really does help these videos get pushed out to the algorithm. I really do appreciate that. So let's get into Riquna Williams' story. Riquna Williams is a WNBA champion. She just helped the Las Vegas Aces win a championship last season. 9 years ago, she had set the WNBA scoring record for 51 points. So Riquna Williams is definitely a known star in the WNBA world. So you would think a story that happened like this between her and her wife, that ESPN and a lot of these major sports networks would cover it. But that's not the case. Even though these women push for equality when it comes to money, but it seems like when it comes to reporting, it's okay for the WNBA to try to sweep these reports underneath the rug.
And let me add right here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This now is definitely one of my red flags, non-negotiables, especially with dealing with women. But men, even if they are friends, which, however, though, this stuff doesn't usually come up as much with dudes if I like them, but with women, it's the accountability thing. Can you admit that you are wrong? For as much as women will say that they are so understanding and they have emotional intelligence, they don't take accountability for the shit that they do. Or they will deflect when it comes out that a woman has done something. Now, actually, because this is LGBT stuff, them too. So for the people, well, anyone, I don't care if you're black, well, white people not as much, but white women maybe, but when you're always playing victim, now if something legitimately happens to your people and you want to stand up for them, then fine, I agree with that. But when your people do something wrong, you need to also notice that and take not exactly accountability for it because you didn't do it, but don't act like your people are perfect and did not do anything wrong. Case in point, there will be black people that say that a black person cannot be racist. And there are plenty of black people just because of the stuff white people ancestors did, or maybe even at this time, but it didn't happen to them, but it happened, and they're still holding that over those white people's heads, even if those white people are being good to them. Now, I disagree with that right there. Okay. I know plenty of black people that can be definitely racist. I mean, truthfully, in the black culture, we can be racist against each other, especially if one has lighter skin or a different texture hair. I see that a lot with like the dark skin and the light skin. The dark skin will call the light skin brothers soft, and the dark skinned girls may look at the light skinned girls as thinking that they are better. Not to say sometimes that's not true, but to put it all on them like that is not cool. So basically what I'm saying, since we do it to our to each other in a way, just because it's a variation with skin tone, you can't tell me that black people cannot be racist. Anyway, getting back to what we are talking about. We are talking about this woman here that's putting hands on her are they married? Okay, on her partner. Okay, so don't act like women don't do this. They do this a lot. They even do this against heterosexual men. Do all women do it? No, I don't know. But I know the one that I was in a relationship the longest, she had an issue with this. Now she doesn't much now, but I think because of the things that I talk about, she is less aggressive than what she used to be. And that's the thing. Like, damn, I definitely had to have a podcast and have this type of backbone to get her to act the fuck right. Now, if I did this in a relationship, maybe the relationship would have been better. So this is why I put a bit on me with that right there. But I also look at her because she should have known better. And this proves to me that a lot of people do not live by that thing of treat others as you would want them to treat you. Most people live by that thing of if I can get over on a person, I will. If they let if that person lets me treat them bad, I will. So let's get back to the story.
Especially for people like Malika Andrews, who recently told Draymond Green he should not be talking about the women's issues with the WNBA because he's a man, and it seems like he's talking down to the women. So when you have a story like this, you would think Malika Andrews, they would cover it, right? You want to bring up Brandon Miller's past. You want to bring up Adrian Payne's past, but you won't bring up the WNBA women's history, who's actually facing charges. She'll bring up possible charges and never was acquitted, wasn't charged. Malika Andrews, she loves those words. But when somebody's actually charged with something, they won't cover that, right? And I find that quite odd. So this Riquna Williams story is crazy, man. And I want to get into that in today's video. So like I was saying, man, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help. So let's get right into this Riquna Williams story. So as we can see right here, here's the article, guys. Okay, so as you can see the headline right there, and I would like to get into the report. The report says, Las Vegas Aces player Riquna Williams have been charged after police say she hit, kicked, and strangled her wife in a domestic violence incident that lasted an hour, according to police documents. Williams, a member of last year's Las Vegas Aces championship team, is facing 5 felony charges, including counts of domestic battery by strangulation, assault with the use of a deadly weapon, and coercion of domestic violence with force or threat to force, court records show. And it says Williams and her wife have been together for 4 years and were married in September. Speaking with the police, Williams' wife said the veteran WNBA player had been standoffish and would not spend any time with her for the past couple of days. The victim says she texted Williams on Monday night saying the two needed to take a break from each other. She added she would go back to Florida, where the couple lives in the off season, spend time with her son. Williams replied, okay, but did not join the victim in bed, police said. Early Tuesday morning, the victim said she began packing when Williams allegedly came into the room and told her not to take anything she did not pay for. Williams then threw clothes that had been packed in a suitcase onto the floor. According to the report, Williams asked the victim where she was going, to which the victim replied, we agreed you will let me leave. Williams' wife also accused her of taking her cell phone, iPad, credit and debit cards, and ID, so the victim could not leave her. Okay, so that's the Riquna Williams report, guys. And like I was saying, man, that report is crazy. It's more to the story. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll have the link down below for you guys. And yeah, man, you know, it's just crazy how they want equality when it comes to money, but not when it comes to reporting. Y'all get in the comment section down below. I would love to hear y'all thoughts about the story.
Damn. This video was done by Self-Talk TB. Good job, my brother. I think it was another video that you did that I want to look into about Caitlin Clark. I almost knocked over the microphone. Stay. Oh, man. See, once I upgrade my studio, I'll have one that's hanging out of the way. But I'm still on the budget right now. I'm still on the budget. I don't have too much to add with that right there. I'm going to leave a link to the article that you guys can go see and read it yourself. So, lesbians taking a hit right now. See, y'all are just as bad as the dudes that y'all claim are trash. Okay? And I always find that funny when a woman picks another woman that acts just like a man. I mean, like, geez, what's going on here? You know, but hey, at the same time, people live your life. You do what you want to do. But when you hurt people, when people look the other way, when a certain group of people are acting up, especially when they have so much to say about everybody else or something. And this is why I would tell, whether you're gay, or especially if you're gay or lesbian, if you are bisexual, you kind of deal with both genders, so you have a little bit more to say. But with those two right there, stay out of the business of the heterosexual relationships, okay? Because you got your own problems. You deal with that. And now, because of social media, finally men have a grip on how to use social media. They can't hide stuff. because I don't see this on TV. And this is what I never liked looking at most TV programs. It always made men, all men, especially white men at the top, as being the worst. Then black men right after them. And then if it's any man that's kind of held up as not being that bad, it's probably Asian men to a degree. And I mean, if you're going to do that, then let's do that with the women. Let's be fair. And that's the thing. I want fairness. And not just with fairness with people having the opportunity, also fairness with pointing out the dirt that people do. This is why I started this podcast right here, because the red pill guys, the men going their own way, the passport bros, they made a great argument of why they're turning their back on women or treating them a certain kind of way. Me, I'm in a delicate situation because I have associates in the LGBT community. I know a lot of women that I'm cool with. I am cool with a lot of different cultures. So I can't really come on here and just stomp on one particular one that I have an issue with. Because truthfully, I have an issue with all of you, really. I mean, I can't really back men all the time because for those of you that's new to the channel, my best man at my wedding hit on my wife. Now, my ex-wife. Now, I'm not exactly sure when this happened because my ex-wife never did tell me exactly when it happened, but and I know she used to go to him to tell him our relationship problems, and I assumed he was like a middleman trying to bridge the gap in between us. But then it came out when the house was falling apart, when she and I was done with each other, that he was trying to push up on her. I don't know. That could have been going on for years. That could have been, even if that happened when she was done with me. That's still wrong. That's bro code. You don't do that. I wouldn't do that to him. So because of that right there, because of how slimy that men can be, okay, not all men, but I know how men can be. So I can't look the other way and be like, okay, I'm just going to ignore all the stuff that men are doing. Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm more focused on pitting what women are doing so that men like me, because I never was made aware of this, can be made aware of how treacherous women can be, especially in the West, especially in the States. That really go for all women, but especially these women here, because they are more emboldened and they have more of that entitlement bullshit. But at the same time, while there will be men like, yeah, rah, rah, go, go, that same dude will go behind your back and go into that girl's DMs, okay? Your girl's DMs. Not all dudes do that, but, you never know who's going to do it to you. Anyway, while this video is starting to freeze up now, give me a like, a subscribe, and have a good day. Go see Self-Talk TV, and I'll have another video probably tomorrow, either Sunday. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
I got you. Go ahead.
And this is where it started. So short, sweet, loving and little, and then...
Fuck! What the? Baby!
Stop trying to be seen!
First one, go!
Oh.
This is how I make money! This is how I make money!
You make your money!
Yes!
I was worried about drugs. I was gonna get drugs.
No.
Say another motherfucking word! Say another motherfucking word!
You drilling my shit like this, you gonna be mine forever.
Take it back! Take it back!
So I finally decided to stand up for myself. And,
Piece of shit!
Oh my god.
yeah,
The stress, I can't.
this is where they got me.
Oh my god. The stress.
I sentence you to life, no parole.
She called the cops on me for yelling at her and told them I beat her. Hashtag end little woman syndrome.
We do not live by your rules, dirty word. Your ego has driven you out of truth. You only played yourself, got no game.